Happy Monday, everyone. It's Trisha, the Inky Planner, and I have a super quick tip for you this morning regarding punching holes into your planner pages. So whether you print your own pages and you need to punch them for the first time, or if you work on pages that maybe are pre-printed or they already have holes in them, like this one, a lot of times I cover those holes up with washi or stickers or whatever, and then I have to go back through and repunch. You can do this a lot of ways. You can do this with like a crocodile tool like this one, a hole puncher where you do them individually. But I had gone out and bought a 6-hole punch, and this is like the diary size. So this one is sized for personal, but they make them for the A5 size as well. I don't have any other sizes, so I'm not sure whether they make other sizes. But this is a 6-hole punch, and you can see where all the little hole punchers are lined up, and they're adjustable. But this one, if I go as wide as I can, it works perfectly for the diary. So I bought this thing. I tried it a couple of times, and then I stuck it in a drawer, and I never used it again. And the reason is, if you put this in here, and you're trying to figure out like where to line it up, you kind of have to eyeball it and make sure it's the same distance here as it is here to try to get it straight. And for whatever reason, I was not able to do that. So I'm ending up with planner pages that are a little wonky all the time, and they never seem to line up right, and it was really frustrating. So for my A5, I actually went and bought another punch that has a little guide to it, and I was excited to find that. But for this one, I figured out a little trick. The bottom piece that catches all the little punches peels off. So if you have a punch like this, or if you want to buy one, but this one is much less expensive than the A5 one with the guide, or if you're only working in a personal. But the little bottom piece peels off like this, and then you can see through almost like a regular hand punch, like a shaped punch that you might have for other scrapbooking or whatever, where you look through the bottom to see where you're lining it up. So if you have anything sticky showing through your holes, like I do here where I've got some washi tape, then either put another piece of washi or even a post-it note along the back, so that when you stick it out, it doesn't get jammed inside of your hole punch. Or if you have 2 pages, you can just put them back to back and punch them together, and then that way there's no exposed adhesive to get jammed inside of your hole punch. So either, if you can see this pretty well where there's already your holes, you put this in from this side and you can line it up, and I can see that that's exactly where the holes were, which works out great. Or if you can't see it very well, take a marker and mark where your holes are, just in the middle, because that part's going to get cut out anyway. If you're working on pages that don't already have holes punched, make yourself a template from an existing page like this. You know, take some sort of existing page, put it over the top, and then use that to mark just the centers of where you want your holes punched. And that won't matter because that piece will get punched out, so hopefully you can see those. I know I'm working on black polka dot washi, which is probably not a good sample, but you can see where I've put my markers in. And now I can just slide this into, there we go. Make sure that I'm lining up my marks and give it a punch. And now they're going to be perfectly lined up every time with the rest of the pages, and you won't have all mismatched pages. So just a quick tip and a hack. If you have one of these 6-hole punches that does not have a guide to tell you exactly where to slide it in, see if you can remove the bottom piece and look from the back and try to do your punching that way. So hopefully that is a helpful tip. If you do any punching in your planner, you make your own inserts or anything, it has been a huge aha moment for me. So thanks for joining me for this quick tip this morning. We'll see you next time.